All right, Vic. So me and Rory obviously don't know ball, but we want to see how much music you know. So we got some questions for you, and then you got some questions for us.
Okay.
To prove that we absolutely do not know ball. All right, so first question, Vic.
Yep.
East Orange's Naughty by Nature broke onto the scene with this top 10 Billboard song.
This is such like a producer question.
This is definitely
broke onto the scene with a top 10 Billboard song.
Yeah, Tretch probably broke somebody's jaw. He never broke into the scene of anything. But
he broke the Bloods.
Yeah,
exactly.
Is it A, Hip Hop Hooray, B, Everything's Gonna Be Alright, C, OPP, or D, Feel Me Flow?
It's got to be Hip Hop Hooray, right?
No, it
is not.
Have to be. It is OPP.
See, OPP.
OPP.
What's funny is I would have went Hip Hop Hooray as well.
Yeah.
Why? Because Hip Hop Hooray felt like the one that was like the
No,
one.
but see, this is where we go back to broke onto the scene.
Yeah.
OPP was the single. That was the first. That was the first.
got
That was
it.
the first. joint.
Okay,
is it
got
crazy for me to say Feel Me Flow is the best out of these 4 Naughty by Nature songs? Is that too much of a hot take?
Definitely the best video. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember so many girls in that
was
video.
legendary.
Oh my God.
That video was legendary.
While we're here, top 5 Jersey rappers, personal. Your personal.
Ooh, top 5 Jersey rappers. Okay, in order or it doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter, just 5, yeah.
Okay, I gotta go Joe Budden. I got
Not on this show, sir.
Sorry,
Not here.
sorry,
Not here. Not here. You go.
I get it.
All right, so 5 more.
Okay, got it.
6 more.
Got it. Six more.
He's from Queens.
I gotta go. Obviously, both guys from Tretch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Vinny, of course, as well. Who else are my Jersey guys? Why can't I think of Jersey rappers right now?
You can go women as well.
Oh, okay, Queen Latifah.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I drawing blanks out here?
Ransom has been on.
Ransom,
Yeah.
of course. And then, okay, last but not least.
Just look in the corner.
Oh, okay, Lauryn Hill. Obviously, obviously, yes, Lauryn Hill for sure. I always forget about Lauryn Hill being from Jersey, even though like they got the studio in Orange that I've been to numerous times, and like just to know that they created legendary music in that place, and that all happened mostly in Jersey.
Yeah,
is a beautiful thing.
We can't talk Jersey rappers and not say Redman. I'm gonna just put that out there though.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta say Redman.
Absolutely. I'll swap him for Joe. How about that?
There you go.
We like that.
There you go.
Finally, some sense on the show.
All right, my question for y'all. Okay, after playing 4 seasons with the Giants, I ended my career after signing with this team. A, the New York Jets.
Browns.
B, the New Orleans Saints. C, the Los Angeles Rams. And D, Chicago Bears.
Oh, the Bears.
How'd you just like click
I said
that?
Browns. I knew it was a B. I didn't know if it was the Browns or the Bears. It was the Bears, right?
It was the Bears.
There
yes.
you go, the Bears.
I was there for a little cup of coffee.
Yeah.
It's funny because once I transitioned, you know, the stigma, or not the stigma, but something they tell you in the league often is like, oh, it ain't, you know, when you leave the Giants, it ain't the same everywhere. Or like it ain't. And I'm like, well, I'm going to the Bears, heralded organization, been around for 100 years. Like they absolutely run a high level organization there. And I got there and I was looking around, I was like, this shit is trash.
Really?
Food was trash. Ownership was trash.
Wow.
Like
Chicago?
coaching staff was trash.
I get that part, but
food? I meant in the organization.
Okay,
like
gotcha.
the cafeteria, like that.
breakfast,
it was just
lunch,
deep dish pizza all the time.
It was just awful. In comparison to the Giants, where it was like gourmet. Yeah. We got packaged lunch. I'm talking about Prince Amukamara would come in. I mean, he's a different type of person, but he would come and just not steal because it was free, but he would like take a bag and dump Gatorade and take the shit. I would go to his crib and he got like the Giants locker room of Gatorade in his fridge. I'm like, bro, you made $8.5 million last year.
I know what your contract is.
You made $8.5 M's last year, bro. Go get a deal with fucking Powerade or some shit.
See, that's how you keep generational wealth, man. If you saving his money.
He's still to the same day. Mind you, he's retired. He'll go back to the Giants right now and take the same bag. It's really nuts. It's really crazy.
All right, this next one, I feel like we can't give him options here because it's too obvious. I would just say, all right, this rapper is from Patterson.
Okay.
And had 3 top 10 hits in 2015. I feel like this is kind of an easy one.
Oh, yeah. Is he missing an eye?
Yes.
Shout out to Fetty Wap.
Yeah, shout out Fetty Wap, man.
That was a crazy run.
That was a crazy, crazy run. And I used to see Fetty when he was a young kid. And back then he was just a kid with like a little eye. He just had a little eye patch on, and he would be running around 12th Ave. And we would just see him, and we knew because he came from like his family was like a musical family, but we didn't know what his talent was. He didn't really display any of that. He was just a young kid running around Patterson. And then fast forward, I think I went to college, and then it was I went to college, and then I'm in the league, and then I'm in the league a couple years, and then I'm in Patterson at my man's crib, and I'm hearing 4 cars ride by, and I hear Trap Queen, and I'm like, yo, what song? This is maybe like a year before it even came out, and 4 cars in succession. And I'm like, yo, what song is that? He was like, yo, that's Fetty. Like, you remember Fetty from 12th Ave with the... I was like, that's Fetty?
Yeah.
And he's like, absolutely. And I was like, yo, that song, I don't know what that is, but it sounds different than anything I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And 4 women just came through playing it. And I was like, we might be up to something.
Yeah. That's what I think people get fucked up with Fetty. Like, of course, 2015, back-to-back. I mean, it's 3 here, but it was like, what, 7 records he had?
Yeah.
Trap Queen took about a year and a half.
Correct.
To pop. Like he wasn't some overnight success. When Trap Queen hit, you go on YouTube, that shit had been up there for almost 2 years. Like,
yeah, big time.
I
wish he just had some better just people around him while he was in the heart of it, because although he had a couple guys that I knew that were in his corner, but I think they were all new to the success and didn't know how to facilitate it and make it last. I think they were seeing it as whatever's happening right now, let's hit it right now, let's buy as much as we can, let's take care of everybody, not realizing that shit runs out.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was working with Kevin Lyles when they started 300 and that entire process was happening. And in the office, like sometimes too much too soon can burn you out. Like, but even on the management side, like what are you supposed to do when you have 7 hit records? Not put them out?
Exactly.
Like everyone was kind of just in the position of like, well, this is what it is now.
Exactly.
Let's figure it out. But free Fetty, he should be out soon, right?
Yeah, I think he's coming home soon.
Yeah.
I think his time is almost up.
So all right, football question. Let me see what we got. Okay, I ranked 10th all time. Well, I didn't even know that. I ranked 10th all time in New York Giants history for receiving touchdowns. Who ranks number 1? A, Amani Toomer, Plexico Burress, Odell Beckham Jr., or D, Mark Bavaro?
It got to be Bavaro.
Oh, yeah, I would say Mark Bavaro.
Ooh, y'all just showing y'all age. Not really, because it's the answer is A, Amani Toomer.
Oh shit,
really?
But yeah, Toom sneakily has he has a lot of records with the Giants.
Really?
Because I think he's the longest tenure.
He was there the longest.
Yeah, he was there for years.
And every time I see a Toom highlight, he's like tiptoe catches on the sideline. He had the best footwork of any receiver.
See, when you asked that question, Vic, I was thinking back to my Tecmo Bowl days.
Okay, got it.
And I used to go crazy with Mark Bavaro. It was the same play.
Mark Bavaro was the real deal. Tecmo Bowl.
What was that first year like with Odell? Did you guys know he was an alien out the gate?
Yeah, big time. I think when he first came in, he had a little injury. I think just a little like hamstring or something. And so he didn't really practice with us at first because they wanted to preserve him, make sure, they kept him, they tried to get him back as healthy. But I would see him kind of out the corner of my eye working out and, they'd be throwing him balls. And I was like, oh, okay, that catch was different. Or like, what's going on over there? You know what I mean? So I remember the first practice he came out with us. And they wanted to test him immediately. They're going to see, especially at the NFL, like I would say in the league, practices are much harder than games. Like in practice, you have to prove yourself each and every day you come out to practice. And I remember they put him in. It was the first play he was in, and they gave him it was just like a fly route. And I hadn't seen no one be as explosive as that down the field. And he jumped up and caught it. And caught it for a touchdown over like our best corner at the time. And everybody kind of stopped and looked at each other and was like, I think we got one, guys. Think we got one. And then fast forward, he had an amazing career with us. Amazing career overall, obviously. But we knew, at least I knew in practice early on. And then from then on, like all the one-handed stuff he would do the stuff he was doing in practice was even more insane than anything that he's seen in the game. The catch against the Cowboys, the catch, he had did that like 4 or 5 times in practice.
Yeah, so nobody on the team was impressed.
Nobody was like, oh, he just did it
finally
against the Cowboys.
He did it against them.
He did that against Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie in practice. Like, it was crazy.
All right.
Maul, you can definitely take this one based off the first option. Yes.
Okay, I got you. All right, so you caught the first touchdown pass of Super Bowl 46. That was February 5th, 2012. What song was number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 that day? A, Niggas in Paris. B, We Found Love. C, Good Feeling. Or D, Set Fire to the Rain by Adele.
Ooh, this was 2012.
I would have gotten this one wrong.
Yeah.
2012. I don't think it was Niggas in Paris because that had to be 2011, I think, 2010-ish. Okay. So that's out.
See, all the process of elimination. Yeah, see how he got his bachelor's.
That was definitely...
Yeah. I won't tell y'all my SAT score, but I'm going to go Adele.
You are correct.
You are correct.
2012, yes. I would have went Rihanna and Calvin Harris, We Found Love. That would have been my guess.
That makes sense too.
But then again, Adele is Adele.
That song was everywhere. But Adele had a different type of wave.
Yeah, Adele.
And I don't got a lot of Adele songs in the catalog, to be honest. But I'm very familiar with the vibe.
Adele is like, I have this thing with artists that I don't listen to. They're not in none of my playlists. I don't listen to them on Apple Music or Spotify. But I recognize that anytime I'm outside, whether it's shopping, doing whatever, and I hear an artist in that song, I'm like, that has to be a hit.
Yeah.
Because I just went to Whole Foods, Target, and I'm hearing the same fucking song. And so Adele, for me, she's that person. Like, anytime you go out somewhere, Adele, Rihanna, you're gonna hear those two artists no matter where you are.
Yeah, big time.
I'm a sad boy. 30's my shit. I listen to. I know every Adele album through and through. Are you crazy? I text Mac Wild so jealous when he was in that Hello video. I was like, you couldn't call me.
Wait, and what, like, how did you, how? Like, I don't even know what question I have, but just what part of you being a sad boy was like
Adele?
Because she's a sad girl.
When are you listening to Adele? Are you in the whip like, I'm feeling?
Absolutely. On a rainy day, I would put 30 on.
Okay.
Listen, now that you have a daughter, go listen to 30.
Okay.
Like, you will relate to that shit way more than you think you would.
But Vic is on his Pimmy shit. Pimmy and Adele. Yeah. Now, Pimmy is not the vocalist that Adele is.
And the content.
The content.
The lyrical content.
The energy is a little similar.
The lyrics that she's talking about is, I resonate with those a little bit differently.
Okay.
Now, I can't say I resonate with more. I don't really listen to Adele. I don't know a lot of the lyrics and the content that she's really on. Yeah. So I got to do a little bit more research before I just dismiss that, to be honest.
Okay. Her bars are crazy.
No, Adele, she's
I believe
a beast.
I believe that.
She's definitely a beast.
Incredible writer. Do you have one more?
I got one more for y'all. Last one. On Christmas Eve, 2011, I scored a 99-yard touchdown against the New York Jets. Who was the last player to score a 99-yard touchdown? Is it A, Devontae Adams, B, Derrick Henry, C, Justin Jefferson, or D, Christian McCaffrey? This is actually a good one.
Who was the last player to score a 99-yard touchdown?
Yes, who was the last player to score a 99-yard touchdown?
I'm gonna say Henry.
I don't remember Derrick Henry having.
I think he went end zone, right? It was a kickoff.
I got to get an answer from both of you.
I think it was Henry.
What was D?
D was Christian McCaffrey.
I'm gonna go Christian McCaffrey.
You are correct, Maul.
I know fucking ball, man. I know ball.
Pull it up. Pull up the highlight. When did Derrick Henry have a 99-yard?
It was on a kickoff.
It was a kick return,
right?
No.
It wasn't a kick.
Why would Derrick Henry has never done
Henry is not. It was a
He's
run.
Way too valuable.
They just handed that man the ball.
He went 99?
He went 99. It's a stupid run. You got to look it up. He's shaking dudes.
Well, shit, I don't know how he got it, but I know he got it, goddammit.
I knew it was Mo watch a little ESPN.
I tune in a little bit, man. A little bit of ESPN, man. A little bit of ESPN in my life.
We asked you your top 5 Jersey rappers. Mm-hmm. This question has to be in order, though.
Okay.
Top 5 Jay-Z albums.
Ooh, top 5 Jay-Z albums.
In order.
Jesus, you're doing this to me. Okay, number 5, I'm gonna go. Okay, number 5, I'm gonna go Dynasty album.
Okay.
Number 4, I'm gonna go. Number 4, I'm gonna go Black Album.
Okay.
Number 3, I'm gonna go. Oh, this is easy now. Number 3, I'm gonna go American Gangster. Number 2, I'm gonna go Blueprint, and number 1, Reasonable Doubt. Wow, that's a solid list.
That's a solid. I'm trying to think what mine will be. Reasonable Doubt, number 1. Number 2, I'm going Hard Knock Life.
Okay.
Number 3. Probably American Gangster. Number 4, probably Volume 3.
Interesting.
Wait, Blueprint's nowhere in the top 4?
That would be my
5th. That's the 5th?
No, that would be 4th Blueprint for me.
Okay.
And then Volume 3, 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would go Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, Black Album, American Gangster, 444.
Ooh, 444.
And Volume 2 switches. Depending on what day it is, it's either 444
Depends
Volume 2 would be my number 5.
The first song I play after my 12 o'clock rule is So Ghetto for the most part. Almost every time. Because the beat, obviously the lyrics, it puts me in a different type of space.
That would make my top 10 Jay-Z songs of all time, which is saying
So Ghetto, you say?
It's one of the greatest Jay-Z songs
Show
ever.
clothes, nope. J to the 8, Y, nope. Who Timbaland did that, right? I think Timbaland did that.
That's not Primo. That's Primo.
So Ghetto.
Primo.
So Ghetto. I'm sorry. So Ghetto.
Yeah.
So Ghetto. Yeah.
Primo did So Ghetto.
That. Yes. Primo.
It's So Ghetto and It's Like That are like my two go-to.
That's a goodie.
Like when I want
I'm
to
so
rap.
ghetto, makes bitches want to love with me.
Yeah,
that's Primo. Yeah, that's Primo on the scratch for sure. Definitely.
No worry and mouth.
All right, Vic. Well, listen, man. This was long